What's good, YouTube? It's your boy GJ Ballin. Custom over making a fall. It's 2026 and we still ball hugging. Today, this a little different video. It's really gonna be like not really just a chatting video, but it kind of is. And I say that because what I am talking about in today's video is stop being the person to always say yes. Stop being the person that everybody think they can call when stuff not going their way in their life, when they feel like, oh, I need to just call this person, they'll say that, they'll say yes, they'll do this, they'll be able to do this for me. Stop doing that. And let me tell you why. I was once always the person that, you feel me, it seemed like I had the solutions to everybody else's problems except myself. You probably can relate to that. I was the person that was always, you feel me, I say yes to pretty much everything just so I could make sure like other people good. It wasn't not necessarily just to, oh, so I could fit in with this person, this, that, and the third. But that was just me in like a genuine heart. Like, let's say if I had $100, right? And somebody said, oh, I need to pay this bill. This bill is $60. And let's say I had a bill that was coming up. And it's just an example. And I had a bill that was coming up that was like 80 or whatever. My dumb ass would give them the money and be like, here, bro, it's all good. And they, oh, thank you so much, this, that, and the third. And stop doing that. And then stop being a person where it feel like, you feel me, if somebody needs something, they'll go to you. Because in today's age, bro, somebody really only gonna call you unless they need something from you. Like, unless, let's say, they like your best friend or something like that. But for the most part, people only call people when they want something in this day and age. Because it's like, hell, one, stuff expensive as hell. So it could be somebody just calling you for some money, for example, because they know you got it. You might be the person to say yes, get them whatever they need. But then a couple days later, you going to end up needing it. You see what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people, they use you for like what you have to bring to the table. Like, let's say you just a good person or whatever, but you don't really have nothing that could benefit them. They not gonna want to be around you. Which is like, in a way, I understand, but it's like, I feel like certain people can just like, I don't really know where to go with that. But yeah, like if you're not benefiting another person, it's like they won't even talk to you or nothing until they see that you either finna go up with this or do something good with this, or you doing good. Then it's gonna be like, okay, then they gonna try to tag along, try to insert themselves back into the picture. And it's just like, damn, like, why do it gotta be like that? But the way stuff is now, though, it's not a lot of genuine people in the world. So if you just always, you feel me, being the yes man, saying yes to this, saying yes to that, you gonna end up hurting yourself. Because there's been plenty of times where, you feel me, I done looked out for somebody and then I didn't get the same thing in return. So then it made me just think like, damn, okay, so like what's really going on, if you get what I'm saying? And this another thing too. You might have to start saying no to your family. Like, yeah, I know it's family, this, that, and the third, but it's like, we starting to be at the age to where you got to really just lock in on yourself and what you want. You can't, you feel me, focus on, oh, what the next person want. How can I help them? Because you probably not even there all the way yourself. So it's like, how can you help somebody with something if you can't even help yourself in a certain aspect of life? You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I'm finna turn 21 May 2nd. That is in 6 days. I'm finna turn 21. That's crazy. And let's talk about it. It's just like, dang, like, looking at my life, how I am, I'm in a great position. A great position. This is probably the best life has felt since probably like 2023. Because, you know, I moved out here to Texas when I was like 6, something like that. I stayed in Denton for a little bit. When I stayed in Denton, I lived in Providence. Met a lot of friends out there, a lot of brothers out there. And then I moved to Carrollton when I was probably in like, what, 5th grade going into 4th grade. I moved to Carrollton. Then I went to middle school or whatever at Arbor Creek. Then I met friends in Carrollton, friends that I got in Carrollton, the Colony, Louisville, McKinney, Frisco, Plano, all that. And then 9th grade year, or really 8th grade year. I was homeless. Y'all ain't know that. Yeah, I was homeless 8th grade year. And then 9th grade year, got an apartment. Wind Dance. Shout out Wind Dance. Hey, y'all know, if y'all ever been in my apartment in Wind Dance, it's been some legendary nights there. Whole lot of stuff went down at Wind Dance, man. Long live Wind Dance. And now we currently in downtown Dallas, and we did like from the time of high school, like after high school, if y'all know, I did go to TSU or whatever. Then once I went to TSU, I had a little health incident, probably like November. But as I was going through it, I was like, I don't really like football. And if y'all watch my video where I reacted to my senior year highlights, I kind of told y'all a little bit of the story. But I'll retell y'all. I went to TSU, had something happen, and then as that was happening, I was like, I kind of don't want to play football. I don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning and go run in the cold. Like, that shit was getting old. That shit was getting played out, not gonna lie. Then I quit playing football to become a content creator. Then I was missing football. Went to a little depressing stage for like damn near a year. Then I went to Trinity Valley. That was cool. Got kicked off the team because I made a TikTok of me hitting one of my teammates, like tackling him hard. And Coach Poe said some BS. He was just looking for a reason. Then I got an offer to Howard Payne. And then I was like, nah, I don't like this school. I got hurt. I wasn't playing. It was in a boring college, boring city, nothing to do. And then I was missing my girlfriend at the time. And just like, if y'all know me, like, I don't like school. The only reason I even went to college in the first place was to play football. If it wasn't football, I would have not went to college. And so then once I was at Hard Pain, I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this. Like, nah, it's cool. It was good for the experience. I met a lot of friends, a lot of brothers throughout all three colleges, really two, TSU and Trinity Valley, but Howard Payne was the end of it. So I just started working a little job there and then dropped out October. I'm officially done with college. I'm just finna, you feel me, do my content and then work the job that I'm working now because it's a little good paying job or whatever. But anyway, back to the story. Throughout I say really until like 2023, I used to just be, you feel me, say yes to everything. People could, oh, GJ, what should I do for this? GJ, what should I do for this? How can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? Can you take me here? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'd be like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, if you knew that you could ask me for something, and 9 times out of 10, I'd be like, yeah, I got you. And I say that messed me up in a way, just like, well, it didn't mess me up at all. I say it made me just realize, like, not everybody gonna want you for, like, just your authentic self. They gonna want you for what you could bring to the table, like I said. And you gotta look at it like, okay, you saying this, that, and the third, but then y'all gotta come to y'all senses and realization, like, if I ask this person for this, is they gonna say yeah to me? Is they gonna, you feel me, do the same things in return? Because there's probably a lot of y'all watching this right now. Y'all probably do a lot of stuff for other people, and when it seems like it's your turn to need something or ask somebody for something, they can't give you the same thing that you was giving them. And just be like, damn, like, what's up with that? But that's why you gotta just start saying no. You gotta make yourself less available. Me, back then, I used to make myself available for everybody, you feel me? If it was anything, I'll always be like, yes, yes. Or if somebody called me, answer on the first ring. Text back, answer on the first. And it's not even that I wouldn't be doing something. I'd be in the middle of doing something. But I was just always the type, like, if somebody called me or text me and if I see it, I'm going to answer it right when I see it. And you feel me? And it's just like, you just got to go a different route by things. You can't always pick up what somebody called because you don't know what they're calling for. You feel me? And it's just, you make yourself less available, then it's going to make your absence being felt like, oh, damn, like, I do remember when they was looking out for me. They was the only person there for me in this situation, this, that, and the third. And then it'll make people probably appreciate the little things you did do for people. Because it might be, you feel me, somebody overlooking all. You probably done did hella stuff for a person. And they just making it, like, to them, it's just normal. You feel me? It's just, they supposed to do that. Or, yeah, I know they gonna do it for me. But when you stop doing it as much, then it's gonna make them sit back and appreciate. It could be the small things. I do appreciate that time where I ain't have a car for a month, they took me to work for a month. Or dang, I do remember the time where I ain't had no money and they paid for my food all these times. You feel me? They brought me around to meet these people, because it could be some people that didn't have no friends. You brought them around. You introduced them to friends. Now they got a whole bunch of friends, and they probably use that against you. Try to pull your friends away from you who you used to be with. Like, just all type of stuff. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. In today's age, it's so much weird stuff going on. So much, like, negative stuff. And just a whole bunch of stuff that really take y'all mind off of what you supposed to be doing. Because, like, me being 20, finna be 21, I feel way on track. I feel really like I'm ahead of a lot of people because I'm already working on my career, this, that, and the third. And a lot of people might be thinking like, oh, but you're not in college. You dropped out of school. What are you going to do? Like, one, half of y'all that's in college right now worried about all of these exams, this, that, and the third, your careers, this, that, and the third. AI is going to take over your career. So you doing all this stressing about college, all this, that, and the third. AI is going to take that over. So me, I'm working on being self-employed where I can make my own schedule, do my own stuff. Yeah, I got a job that pays a good amount of money, but I don't plan on working this job until I'm 24. I'm 20? I'll turn 21 in 6 days. So yeah, I could work this job for about 3-4 more years and help support what I'm doing now is the content. So it can help me, you feel me, pay for stuff. It can help me pay for the equipment. It can help me, you feel me, just get the stuff that I need to. Because a lot of y'all working these jobs, or a lot of y'all that's in school, man, y'all gonna be hurt when, you feel me, y'all career is low in demand, is low hiring and not hiring, because robots and AI gonna take everything over. And so that's just that. And this upcoming August, it would be like technically my senior year of college. And I feel like, I'm doing good. I'm on a great path, Got me a 2025 whip, no cosign, you feel me? And then finna move into my apartment probably like August. Yeah, August. The only thing that really like set me back, because I could have been in my own apartment, but in 2024 and last year, I was trying to go back to playing football. So it was kind of like I didn't want to get my own apartment because I wouldn't even be in it. I'd be playing football. And then October, when I quit football of last year, 2025, I was at my mom's crib all the time, or I would go to my girlfriend's house. And then I just eventually came to the conclusion, like, I'm going to just stay with my mom for like a couple months, help her or whatever, pay the bills, and then boom, soon as like my senior year of college will start, that's when I'm gonna get my own apartment or whatever. And then it'll really be like I'm really ahead of a lot of people in my class. And I'm not even trying to really be like in competition with anybody in my class, but it's just like, you feel me, just looking at it like, okay, like this will be my senior year of college coming up. So after this year, this is where folks do start going into their careers, doing this, doing that. My career is content creating. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with it, not gonna lie. I got 12.4K on TikTok. YouTube channel is kind of going up. We almost close to 200 subscribers. So if y'all watching this video, if y'all could subscribe, that mean a lot. And then Twitch, we doing good. We at like 134 subscribers and we monetized. But really, like, I'm trying to make it to where I get paid off of all of them, because I get paid off Twitch and I get paid off TikTok, but I'm trying to make it to where I can get paid off those two plus YouTube plus Facebook and all that. But I don't really like being on Facebook. Facebook is kind of like for the old heads, in my opinion. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is really just get monetized off of social media. Because if you think about it, everybody has a phone. Everybody holds their phone. Like, technology is like advancing. And it's like, with technology, I'm not gonna lie, it's either gonna help you or it's gonna hurt you. Because everybody gonna be on their phone, you feel me? But what are you doing on your phone? If you doom scrolling all day, just comparing your life to what the next person got on social media, or what they showing on social media, I ain't gonna lie, you cooked in life. Because it's like, one, social media is a fake out. It's people that be on there flashing all this money, flashing all these expensive clothes. They probably got hella followers. But behind closed doors, behind social media, when they log off, they bills not paid. Important stuff, you feel me? They in crazy amount of debt. They have no car. It might be a person, you might know a person that's flashing over a band or whatever on Instagram, but they don't even have a car. They don't even got, you feel me? They don't pay no bills. Like, it's just levels to certain stuff, and it's a whole bunch of wannabes and pretends. And then another thing too, social media, if you follow like a lot of vlogs or whatever, like all of it is really just like negative stuff. It's really just stuff to, you feel me, hurt you on the inside. And then majority of them blogs be capped. So it's like, yeah, like you could be on social media for sure, learn, but you gotta learn from it. Like if you're not learning nothing from it, you just on there just to be on there, just try to, you feel me? Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, what is this person doing? Ooh, let me go stalk their page. Like, you really behind, bro. Cause if y'all see, life is only gonna get more expensive. Stuff is only gonna go up more. Y'all probably thinking like, oh no, stuff eventually is gonna go back down. The gas might eventually go back down, but certain stuff is going up. Prices at food restaurants is gonna go up. Fast food gonna go up. Shoes is gonna go up. You see video games or whatever, for people who be playing games. Games is not what, $50 no more. They like $80 now. Everything is only gonna go up. So it's like, what are you gonna do to be able to help yourself? You feel me? And it's so crazy and it's so messed up that our generation, Gen Z, and like people born whenever I was born, like we got to be born in the, we was born in the years that, you feel me, when we get older, the economy gonna be messed up like this in our adulthood. But it's like, we can't even do nothing. Like, is we gonna complain? If you complain, okay, you complaining, but stuff is still going up. Bills still got to be paid. So, like, there's no point in that. So it's really just like, get on your grind, figure out what you want to do. And you might be watching this and like, damn, like, my life, I'm behind in life. Like, I don't got this, I don't got this. Bruh, we is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You could be probably 25. Hold on. Oh, this one else. Oh, hold on. I was trying to get my car. But anyway, we is 20, in our 20s or whatever. 20s is the age to where you gonna mess up. You feel me? If you working like a good job or a corporate job or whatever, you could mess up in your 20s. You still young. Your bosses, your manager, they're gonna be like, oh, he's still young. He at the, I ain't gonna say like you a dummy, but you at like the dummy age, the 20-year-old age where you figuring it out. If you like 34, 35 and your 30s messing up at a corporate job or the big job that you work, then they gonna look at you like, okay, what's going on? You gotta get that shit in control, because you can't make the same mistakes as this young 20-year-old. You feel me? He just got out of college. He been out of college for a couple years or two. He's still learning. He's still learning life and all that. You in your 30s and you doing that stuff, what is it? Then they gonna look at you like, okay, yeah, maybe this isn't for you. So don't think you behind in your 20s, bro. Even if you don't got a car, if you don't got an apartment, if you ain't paying no bills or whatever, you still stay with your mom. Like, don't think you behind. One, you gotta come to a realization. You gotta realize that you can't be comfortable living like that. One, if you comfortable living like that, then you cooked. So I advise you to get a plan. First thing, get a job. It's no way you in your 20s and you not working a job right now. Let's be for real. If you in school or whatever playing a sport, then I understand you. But you got to be making some type of NIL. And if you is playing the sport, you damn near still need a part-time job, because it's like when you done playing that sport, you ain't going to have no money. And so I advise you to get a job. Then once you get a job, okay, that's cool. But you don't plan on being at that job for 10, 15 years, do you? Because I be hearing people talk about, oh, yeah, I've been working here for 15 plus years or 20 years. I be hearing that in different spots. I be like, damn, you okay with that? It could be me. But I advise y'all to get a job, and then after you get that job, work on getting something. You could be work on next. I say after you get a job, start saving that money from your job and get a car. It don't got to be a brand new car, just something that could get you around, you feel me, so you mobile. And if all goes bad at your crib, let's say you get put out, your mom kick you out, your dad kick you out, your grandma or whoever, or y'all just can't stay there no more, worst come to worst, you could live out your car. You feel me? You could do something. So that's number 2. So 1, get a job. 2, get a car. Then 3, I say really like find something that like bring you peace and like happiness, whether it's like either 1, making content, or 2, going to the gym with others, or get into a dance class, or going out like adventuring or traveling. But I wouldn't advise you to travel if you don't have none of those things done. Or step 1 and 2, get a job or a car. But like find something that kind of bring you happiness outside of that job. So once you get out of your job, you can, you feel me, look forward to doing something. No playing the not I said playing the game. Playing the game does not count. Playing the game does not count. You feel me? Yeah, once you get off work or whatever, yeah, you can play the game or whatever. But don't have that as your main, you feel me? No, like something that could possibly either bring you money, so you doing content creating, and that could bring you money on the side, or hell, start a clothing brand, start a business, you feel me? Or just something to where once you get out of that job, you made your money for the day. Now it's like your side hustle to make your money or do this. Or if it's not your side hustle, it's your thing that kind of take you away from like this matrix world reality, you feel me? Something that bring you peace. I advise y'all to do that, and you would be a lot more happier, and it wouldn't be like just a repetitive cycle, you feel me? Because I've been in that cycle before where it was like, okay, I get up, I wake up, I get on my phone or eat, or watch TV, watch, you feel me, basketball, or play the game or whatever, and then go to work. Get off work, take a shower, eat, get on my phone, watch basketball, get on my phone, go to sleep, wake up, eat, go to work, get off, take a shot. Like, it felt like a same repeating cycle. And then it was just like, I eventually got to the point where I'm like, okay, like, I'm tired of living this repetitive life. I know it's something else to do. I know it's like I could be doing other things that bring me happiness, that, or at least like, you feel me, that I like, not just, I gotta go to work today, I gotta go to work. Like, nah. And like, now, I ain't gonna lie, like, this is like the greatest my life has been. Like, it's so good. Everything is great. Like, I say the only bad thing was really, I guess, whenever my girlfriend broke up with me. But like, it's okay. Fuck them. We ball. We GJ balling. Plenty of beautiful girls in the world. But I felt like too, whenever I got into a relationship, I kind of stopped doing content a little bit, because I didn't want to, like, me personally, since I had a girlfriend, I didn't want to be just like posting myself hella all on the internet and be all over, you feel me? That's why I didn't post as much, and I did it, you feel me? I was kind of ghosted a little bit, because like, if I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't want her to be all on the internet. But for whoever I talk to next or whatever, but I'm probably not getting into a relationship no time soon, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not until I'm like 27. Next girlfriend's my wife. But anyway, whoever I'm talking to next, rather we just talking or doing whatever, you gonna have to understand and get with this fucking program. I am a content creator. I'm not putting this on pause for nobody else. No. Like, you gonna have to be okay with it. If you're not okay with it, skedaddle. Like, and that's just the way it's gonna have to be, because this is, you feel me, this my new passion. This my new, like, yeah. Now I could really see me taking off with this shit. Because even when I was like in high school, in middle school, I was always like on the trends or whatever, very influential, like, for sure. And people, like, I guess you could say when I was in high school, it was hella people that like looked up to me, like, football wise, either because I was just cold as fuck, or I had like the swag, or just like, I don't know, just the way I carried myself. Like, it was so funny. I ain't gonna say his name, but whenever we was in college, because he was 2 grades under me, Lil Brad told me, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, you was my inspiration. I don't give a fuck. I was like, oh shit. And then it was just hella other people, like youngest, like, they always text me like, oh yo, GJ bro, this, that, and third. But it's funny though, because I was once that little dude. Like, if you knew me, like, when I was in like 8th grade, I used to stay talk about some Trajan Bridges, because it was just like, I see where they coming from though. Like, if you code as a sport or whatever, and then it's somebody like, it's like close around, you feel me, you gon' fuck with them, because it's just like, you know. But nah, I definitely see that I'm inspirational to a lot of folks, whether it's making content or just like spreading positivity or helping people like with what they need to be helped with. Bro, it's low key, I need to get this covered, bro. It's low key a little cold. But yeah, whether it's helping them, being inspirational, or just, you feel me, being somebody they could talk to. I feel like a lot of people fuck with me. But it is a lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people that don't like me, because I don't even know if anybody don't like me. Because I ain't really done nothing to nobody. Like, I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't never really just, like, did something to somebody where they like, I just don't like him. Like, I haven't. It was one female, though. She went to, I forgot what school. But she used to always, like, say, "Oh, I hate you. I hope you die." And I'm like, damn, hope I die. It's crazy. But I never did nothing to her. She was just like, "I don't like you. I don't like you." Like, I was like, okay, bitch. Like, fuck you. I don't like you either. Yeah. But, nah. For the most part, I be chilling, bro. You know me. Y'all know I'm genuine as fuck. Cool as fuck. I don't hate on nobody. I don't wish you feel me. I don't never pray on nobody downfall. I don't hope I do better than somebody, because, you feel me, I want to, like, of course I want to be better than anybody in the world, but I don't, if another person doing better than me, I'm not going to pray on their downfall. I hope they doing bad. No, I'm going to be on your team. I'm going to try to learn from you. I feel like a lot of y'all need to do that. Y'all need to stop praying on another person downfall because they doing better than you in life. Because if you hating on somebody and you wishing on their downfall, one, they not giving a fuck. They gonna keep balling. And two, it's just making you on the inside look stupid and you know your character. But that really concludes this video. This went from stop being like a yes person to saying yes to everything to like just a little me giving y'all a little advice and then a little personal story. So I don't know if I'm gonna title this story time or what I'll just title this story time, but like I didn't really tell like a specific story, but it was a couple stories in here, I guess, and then it was a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't know what we gonna title this hoe, but I just want to give y'all a different version of content because I did go to the reaction videos for a little bit, and that's been doing good. And then now I'm probably gonna give y'all some story times. And then probably like summertime, I'll give y'all some like actual YouTube videos, like, you feel me, like vlogs and stuff like that. It's just different ways I gotta go with it because one, I am still learning and I'm trying to do a lot of different stuff with the content. And I'm just, you feel me, I'm trying to master content. So that's that. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all watched the whole video, I do appreciate the support. Leave a like. I don't really care about the like because, like, it's whatever. But leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't, please. And leave a comment. My TikTok is GJ.2. My Instagram is MealTicket2. And my Twitch is GJ Ballin. I'm going to give y'all all the content I can. And I got a hard goal that I just placed. I'm going to try to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Because once we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, it's up. So go ahead and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all for watching, man. If you're watching this video and you're not where you want to be, it's okay. Keep pushing mud. You going to get there. Just sit back, realize what you need to do. Log off of social media if you need to for a week and really lock in on yourself. Don't think you behind. Don't think, you feel me, you just failed at life, because we all have setbacks, but we all gonna, you feel me, life gonna be hard, but then we gonna push through. You gonna get to where you want to be. You, this person watching, yeah, you gonna get to where you want to be, Slime. Just chill, Slime. Chill on yourself, Slime. You gonna be good. But anyway, appreciate y'all. DJ Ballin out this hoe.